face. But that sounds really good. Do I call you Gotcha or Human? Night night. But can you answer the question before you go? Because I don't know. I'll just call you Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. I'll call you Gotcha. It was nice meeting you. I will see you later. Okay, I need to turn my camera this way just a little bit.
Gotcha.
This way? Yeah, that way. Okay.
And my desk is still an absolute freaking mess.
I'm a little upset since it broke a little bit.
Okay, I gotta... I started getting a headache, so I put some cooling ointment on my head, but I put it around my brows, and like I think somehow I accidentally got some in my eyes. So there's like menthol in my eyes, so they're just like watering like crazy.
Oh no! Do you need to go rinse your eyes out?
No, I'm good. It'll just be watery for a little bit.
I know how it feels to have menthol in your eyes, because I used to have mint shampoo.
Oh, dang.
But okay, see you, Chris. Have a good night. But I used to have mint shampoo, and it was it got in my eye one time, and I stopped buying it.
Oof. I would still use it just because I love mint. I bet it felt really good on like your scalp though.
Well, yeah, until my eczema started.
Oh no.
I started having eczema on my scalp.
Oh.
And luckily it was after I stopped using it.
Ah.
So I never really had the issue with it burning my skin.
Ah. Yeah. That would suck.
I don't even think they make that shampoo anymore.
Heck.
Honestly. Because apparently mint and stuff is technically bad for your skin or whatever.
I really like how it feels though, so.
Like too strong of mint.
Oh yeah.
Is bad for your skin, and it was very minty.
Mm.
So. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do the heart first, mainly because I want to.
Yeah.
But if I get warmed up with the heart, since it's already kind of burnt, I won't be as sad. Because I'm excited about the star, mainly. I want to make little creepy faces and wrinkles and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I have a couple of these dolls that like I didn't know why they were like that. I thought they'd gotten burnt in the sun or something. Even the guy who was selling them wasn't entirely sure, but he was like, I know they're supposed to be that way on purpose. It's just like a little pair of, they just look like old people. And they have these like blackened, wrinkly faces that look like they've been charred. They look like they've been burnt, but their clothes are like perfectly fine. So it was like, weird, okay. And so I was trying to research them later, and of course, one of my weirdo friends who knows about old stuff was like, are those Applehead dolls?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, and I was like, the heck's an Applehead doll? So I looked him up, and I was like, oh my god. I bought them. They're with my other creepy dolls.
I know Applehead dolls. I used to make some.
Oh, nice.
Back when I was little, my grandma taught me.
Aw. It's a really weird, old-fashioned doll style.
I don't remember exactly how to do it, because it's been a really long time, and I don't have my grandmother around to teach me again, so.
It seems like you sort of, like, when you make the doll, you carve the head out of a tiny apple, and so you just like carve the features in, and then as it like dries up, it like gets all wrinkled, I guess. That seems to be the basics from what I saw online, but I wasn't interested in making them, I just wanted to know what I had, so I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. But the Stream Elements link that just popped up, I need to fix that. That is the contact hotline for the UK for suicide prevention. If you need help and you're in the UK, please contact that number.
Yeah.
I love you. I care about you. And yeah.
Yeah.
We want you here. We don't let you.
Yeah. Hang out and do crafts with us.
Yeah, please.
And keep doing crafts with us.
Yeah.
Or video games, or just hanging out, or whatever you're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, I put those. There's also one which is pop up. I'll have to fiddle with it. But yeah, they're supposed to pop up, and it's really important to me. So
that's a good idea. Pistachio! My cat just came barreling through the room and ran under my chair and crashed into several things.
That must have startled it.
Hey!
There we go.
Eleanor, stop bothering Pistachio. Quit it. Quit it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Here we go.
You good, baby?
Okay, so the way I'm thinking of going with this is, should I cut this in half, have one side flat, so I can make it a...
Huh. Oh. I don't know what the overall aesthetic's gonna be.
Here's my blade. Where you at, blade? Did I not grab it? Oh, I don't think I grabbed it. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hey, get out of there. Pistachio's talking a big game over here, but also she's like running and hiding.
There we go.
Can still fit in there. Heck. No, damn it.
The other spot.
Come on. No, damn it. Heck. Did I not bake this enough? Shouldn't be that weak, hell.
Can't watch your stream and see the chat at the same time. I need more monitors.
Yeah, I'll have to watch. I was like I had my little mini Monster Venus flytrap thing that I'm trying to put into the clay base I made for it. And I didn't make the little space where I put the wire quite wide enough, so I tried to push it too hard and the clay broke, and I was like, I thought this was a stronger Sculpey that doesn't like break immediately. What the heck, did I not bake it enough? I don't want this breaking if it's something I intend to sell.
Oh, you can keep to sell it? That's... Wow, I thought you didn't like selling your stuff.
Oh, I love selling my stuff. There's just like hassles with it. I don't sell online right now because because it's a hassle. But like, there is an upcoming art show at the longest running sci-fi and fantasy convention in New Mexico, called Bubonic Con, which is named after the bubonic plague for some reason. Their mascot is a rat. And
Yeah, you told me about that.
yeah,
That's cool.
and they have an open art show that's free to the public, so you don't even need a con pass to get in there and like buy stuff. And you don't have to be a professional artist to submit stuff. They also have they accept amateur submissions. They accept ones from little kids or just hobbyists or just people having fun, whatever you feel like putting in the show. And you can offer to have it for sale.
Oh, cool.
Which is pretty sweet. They usually do like they usually do a silent auction, which is where you have a bidding sheet attached to you have a bidding sheet attached to the piece, and then you write on it like your starting price, like the minimum bid, and then you have your buy it now price. So yeah, it's like on eBay, and people can bid on it, or they can do the buy it now and, immediately claim it. Or if, they want to bid on it, they may actually end up going higher than your claim price, which is fun. But this year they're not doing that because they're super short-staffed. So they're not able to, like, deal with the auction like they usually are. So I'm like, nah, heck. So I'm like, how am I gonna price things? Because it's so much easier to price when you can just do it auction-wise. Oh wait, I noticed this on my desk and I have to show you it. If you can see the stream right now, look at this awesome ribbon I got.
Can't. Okay, now I can. Oh, that's so cool!
It's little dancing skeletons!
Oh, that's so neat.
Yeah, I got it at the Joann. They had it behind the desk with all the, like, jewelry and stuff. I guess because it's a nice ribbon. And I was like, I had to ask to see it because I could tell it was skeletons, but I couldn't quite tell. And then she unraveled it a bit, and I was like, ah! And immediately added it to my order.
Nice. I need to go back to Joann's. I might go Saturday.
Yeah.
See what they got.
Because I went there for some fabric dye, and there was just so much cool Halloween stuff.
Okay, I need to put... So it turns out I got a cut on my hand from working with the wire. I forgot to.
Where did I put my other... Oh, I need to go get my other brown. I put that back in the paint box. Too dark in my room to see the paint box. Okay.
Oh, I need to see my check. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay, back to check. There we go. Like, I guess I figured out that my daytime streams are for my cuter stuff, and then my nighttime streams are for my weirder stuff and kind of creepier things, I guess.
Nice.
I don't want it to be that close.
Daytime is sunshiny sassy, nighttime is spooky sassy.
Pretty much. Because I know I don't get as many viewers at night, so it lets me be a little bit weirder, I guess.
Yeah.
Not like my true self, because my true self is my true self.
Yeah.
But more like, oh hey, I'm into horror and stuff. But,
Great.
I know a lot of people aren't, so I want to do stuff at, want to do horror stuff at night, I guess.
That makes sense. For all the other creatures of the night spooking around, working it up on the streams. Add extra clay to this because it shrank.
I finally got myself a pasta maker, I guess it's called.
Oh, cool.
The thing that makes ribbons. That's
Yeah.
cool. I got one of those.
Nice.
So it's so much easier to work with, play with one of these things.
Yeah.
Next, I need to get one of those little things that makes like strands.
I think I know what you mean. An extruder?
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
I have one, but it's one of those push ones. I want one of the gear ones. Like, you can twist it. It's because it's a lot easier on my hands than I have.
Oh, yeah.
Cameras, so
That makes sense.
difficult.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait for this to dry again, but I think that's okay. Should have done this on the coral one too, heck.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna have to turn it this way.
Is it really 10 already? Jesus.
No, I want to.
Heck.
Heck, 1, 2, 3. Heck, 1, 2, 3.
Your voice is really quiet again, just to let you know. Unless it turned you down on Discord again.
Now my mic is kind of far away, plus I'm kind of talking a little softly.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
welcome to our streams, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I checked out that multi-stream.
Yeah.
Is it not working?
Guess whose stream is fine?
Huh.
At least on my end. Charlie's stream is fine, but for whatever reason, Jen's stream just won't stop buffering.
Of course. Ain't that just how it be?
Rated my internet.
No, you said your stream is fine, but mine keeps buffering, so it's probably my internet.
I upgraded mine.
Oh, yeah.
For streaming.
Congrats. Something I need to add to one of my lists. I wanted to see if there was like a better webcam I can get that isn't like deliriously expensive. And one that I can zoom and focus with.
I'm gonna work on a Blender thing.
Cool.
Maybe that weird samurai thing I made and animated.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what the heck that's even supposed to be, but hey, it's a thing. Her name is Alban.
Cool.
Just make it literally the same.
Again, I might paint the leaves of the tomato plant with one of my sealants so that it's not just not so flat. Okay. I gotta do something while waiting for that.
I'm just gonna cut it out as a big strip. Okay.
Let me see if that's dry. Okay. And I was trying to like find a smooth yarn that I could paint to look like a vine. But when I painted it, it like brought up all the tiny fibers in the yarn and made it all like scraggly. But I hope that'll be okay. I mean, it is going to be like a monster plant, so.
Oh, did you get that idea after the moss?
What?
The moss for my skeleton dude? Did you get that idea? Or did you already have that idea? For the yarn?
Oh! Sort of, because like, I was gonna use some embroidery thread that I have, but the embroidery thread is too thin for the kind of vines I wanted to do, so I tried to twist the embroidery thread together into a thicker vine, but then it makes it all swirly, and I don't want that kind of effect. I wanted just like a thick, ropey line. So I was like, well, I have other types of yarn, but none of them are green. So then I was like, oh yeah, the other day I was telling Sassy that you could make flocking with yarn, and you were like, I don't have any green yarn, but I could paint the yarn green, and I was like, that's a good idea. And so I sort of did that with this. I didn't need it for flocking, I just need it for like a smooth rope. I guess it doesn't have to be smooth.
No.
Oh, it doesn't fit with the rest of the plant if I can't smoothen it out, so I was considering either trying to... I don't know what type of fiber this is. I might be able to go outside and burn the fibers down. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I need to do a burn test on this to see if it's synthetic or not. If it's synthetic, that'll help. If it's not synthetic, I don't know if that'll have the right effect. Burb.
Burb. Heh. Thunder go. Brrr. Hehehe.
Now we just need to smooth it out. There is... Did I not get my chopsticks out?
Why are you connected to the sword? No. No, you're not supposed to be connected to the sword. You're just supposed to be... What? Why is the sword back? No, that's not a vertice. You're supposed to be... That's just not a vertice. You're supposed to be, You're supposed to be connected to. Don't do that. No. No, bad. Bad thumb, bad. Thumb, bad. Okay, hold on for a moment.
Let's see here.
Okay, you are thumb.r, and you are thumb 001.r. Okay. So, let's have all these vertices assigned to thumb 001. Then assign these to that. And thus you are no longer properly connected to the sword in such an odd manner.
Okay.
Hip hooray!
I was able to burn off all the little straggly bits. It's still pretty messy, but it's less messy.
Nice.
I'm gonna snip off the bigger bits that couldn't burn.
Preview. Rendered. Okay. This blade is actually supposed to be upside. It's supposed to be blade up because that's apparently how containers are supposed to be. Are just supposed to be. I don't question it. I mean, I question it a little, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't because I'm a weeb. I don't know that much about katanas. All I know is that they are a sword in anime, and that they are cool, and that I kind of wanted one, and then I had one, and then it broke, and there's it.
Must have been a really cheap one.
That's sad that it broke.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, it's not so much that the blade broke; it's just kind of the whole assembly. It was like a mall ninja sword. Okay, it was something you get at a mall.
Yeah, cheap one.
Rather than somebody that, the cheap ones, because they're all like not made out of Hattori steel,
Right.
And forged by a man by the name of Musashi Todo. Masashi Toto is like totally a Japanese Smith. You never
Sounds
heard of him. Because
vaguely
you guys
familiar.
Yeah, Masashi Toto. He runs the
Cool Swords Company of Cool Swords.
Yes, a Cool Swords Company of Swords. He mostly deals in like the Swordanas, but lately he's been experimenting with like other swords, you know.
You see him on TV with those ads that are like, great slices, better prices.
Great slices, better prices. You can't beat. You can't beat what. You just can't beat that heat.
That's actually kind of. I'm pretty sure that name that you said is kind of close to the One Piece sword maker.
Wait, what? There's a sword maker that sounds like. What the hell did I?
Musashi something, I don't know.
Musashi Toto?
Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Look up the person who made Zoro's white sword. I think that's the one that's pretty close.
I need to watch more One Piece, it's so ridiculous.
I love One Piece. I love it so much. It's my favorite anime.
I mean, when are pirates not, like...
the best.
Re-effing ridiculous? I mean, come on. All pirates, no matter what, are supposed to be just the most ridiculous things. You know, because they
or
go
the
on
coolest things.
adventures and you know, and then like you get like ninja pirates and have them go across the, you know, have them go like across the entire, like halfway across the world to find Noah's Ark, so that the girl that they've been like under their charge can be like either the herald of the end or just be like a normal girl, you know? I mean, who cares?
I don't know what you're referring to. If it's One Piece, I haven't gotten to that yet.
No, I'm referring to a show called Thena Pirate Princess.
Ah.
Which, honestly enough, it's like she doesn't hang around with pirates so much as she hangs around ninja pirates.
Sounds corny as hell. I bet it's a blast to watch.
One Piece has finally reached chapter 1,000.
Oh jeez.
And the creator says, "Oh, this is just the backstory."
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oda's fucking insane.
He says the story hasn't even started yet, and you know how excited that makes me.
You're also insane, but cool.
Hasn't even started yet.
I got chills, man.
What do you mean? What the hell do you mean? They got.
He means there's more story.
Wano, right?
I hope.
Wano.
I hope it's just like a huge joke, and the story that everything else was a prelude to is just like a single chapter.
No, it's literally. He's like, it's the beginning. This is how the Straw Hats were formed. The journey to the One Piece hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, he's just planning to keep going forever, huh?
Well, actually, he has a
Super Saiyan mode now.
I think he said he had cancer or some sort of disease, and he doesn't expect to live very much longer.
No.
I don't want another Miria situation. No.
So
the guy's probably pretty old though, so like.
That's why he's pumping out as many episodes as he can.
Jesus.
That's why there's so many episodes so far. And you know what? That makes me ridiculously happy because I love that show and wish it would go on forever.
Yeah, I wanna.
I think it's annoying. It's still like my favorite.
I gotta keep watching that because I do like the show, but like at some point when I was switching laptops or something, can't remember, I like Oh wait, I think something else came out and I really wanted to watch the season of that and then I got distracted, but I'm only at like season 2 or something. Out of what I'm pretty sure is like 500 seasons. Pretty sure there's 8,000 seasons of freaking One Piece to get through.
No, because there's only 1,000 episodes.
500 million?
500,600.
I'm pretty sure there's only 1,000 episodes.
600 million. 400. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know either.
I'm not in my right head. And I'm in thunderstorm, so I'm not sure how long I can chat, but by golly, I'm gonna chat because chatting with people makes me feel at least a little bit better.
That's good. Yeah, like
Yes.
I the last thing I remember is like they helped the princess save Alabasta, which is one of the coolest names I've ever heard of. I think a rapper should take up the name Alabasta because it would be a really cool name for a rapper. But anyway,
I think
Robin, I think, like showed up on their ship and was like, "Hey, I like you guys. We were enemies, but now we're pals now." And I was like,
Robin,
"Okay."
I love Robin.
And that's the last part I remember.
Yeah.
She was just like, "Sup, bitches."
She has one of the sadder backstories.
I heard about that. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just hear that it's sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna have you cry by yourself.
Cool.
I don't know if you're the type to cry. Sure. Because One Piece made me cry several times.
That's what I hear. There's like a few things or a few scenes that I know, like I don't know how they happen, but I know they happen. And I know that I will cry eventually. That's all I know.
Yeah, no. If you cry for if you get emotional while watching shows sometimes, yeah, you'll cry for One Piece, especially if you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I love One Piece. It's absurd, and I like pirate stuff. Sometimes I have to take a break because I hate giant mouths in characters, and everyone's always having a giant mouth, and it bothers me. But like, I like the rest of it.
Yeah, it kind of stops once you hit the 2-year mark.
Oh yeah, those art styles change and all that.
Yeah, the art style changes, and it's not as. A lot of people were complaining about the art style. I kind of like the art style change. It just shows that the artist is improving.
Yeah.
He's trying to change it up.
It's like art styles change over time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just how it is. If you keep drawing that much for a really long time, you're eventually going to change how you do things when you find things that you prefer.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to make it. Okay, sword. How do I...
Sword.
Mushroom pants. Okay.
Did you say mushroom pants? What?
Yes, mushroom paint. The paint of the mushroom.
No, pants. I thought you said mushroom pants.
Mushroom pants.
Yes, mushroom pants.
I'm imagining
mushrooms.
the
Mushroom
stupidest looking pants.
Pants made out of locally grown mushroom. No, I said motion path.
Oh. I was imagining pants, but like, they have two giant, stupid, like, bulbous shapes at the top that look like mushroom caps that, like, end at the hips, and they would look really dumb. They'd kind of look like, you know those, like a fairy tale prince pants that are, like, really puffy shorts or whatever? Like those,
yeah.
but worse.
Yeah.
Either that, or upside down, where the caps are at the ankles. That could actually look sorta cool. But you'd have to be an absolute fashion icon to pull it off.
Parachute pants?
No, not like parachute pants. Like, it's skinny legs all the way down, and then it, like, almost like bell bottoms at the bottom. There's, like... I'll try to, like, draw it and send it to you or something, or I'll switch my streaming theme.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so it's like the cap is like upside down and it's like curling up around. So it's like you're wearing a pair of upside down mushrooms for lit. I don't know. Then of course you could also have pants with mushrooms growing out of the pockets, pants just with mushroom motif all over them. Pants that are made of something that grows mushrooms out of it, so they're just like growing on your legs like out of rotting wood.
So, I either want this mint green color for my doll's hair, or this coral, maybe both. I don't know, do they look okay together?
I think that for my screen filter is still on, so it's tinting everything red. But I like mint green.
Okay. I might do both, because I think they look cute together.
Yeah. I gotta plug my laptop in.
I really want to work on that, but I have to watch a YouTube video in order to work on it.
Mm.
And I don't want to watch YouTube while I'm in here. Not in here, but
On stream.
Yeah, on stream.
Well, you could watch it if you want. You could like
I know I can mute it because all of the stuff is written.
Yeah. Well, like, if you would be able to, like, mute the audio source for the video in your broadcasting software so that if you didn't want other people to hear it, they wouldn't have to. Although, I wouldn't care. Because I could listen to it and be like, ooh, we should listen to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they use, like, if they use music or something, yeah.
Yeah, they use music.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pull it up. I can't see chat while I have it pulled up. No, that's what I guess if I put it over here, I can still see chat. I just can't see which screen I'm on, but I gotta change screens though. No, mute. But that means I gotta move this. Move this over here. But I'm really excited for the doll. I'm sorry, other projects. Ow.
Alright, how do I
So I got
keep
most of the armature done.
another bone?
Okay, how do I do that? Okay, I got
No,
that.
stop that. Go on.
I don't have epoxy putty. What else can I use?
What is the epoxy sculpt for that they're doing?
They're doing it so that the ball of tinfoil won't move around. And they're using it for like building it up. Like they're not using polymer clay, they're using
Well, you could probably still use poly clay if you're just gonna like bake the body, as long as the inside is like metal. If it's like wire and
I wanna do the head and hands and feet clay.
Yeah.
And the rest fabric.
Oh yeah, so it's like an old-fashioned doll, just like a cloth body doll, yeah.
Yeah, they're called art dolls with the clay faces and the cloth body.
Yeah, the cloth body and then I have like some stuff like that. I have this one that I found at a thrift store that's apparently it's not worth too much right now for my research, otherwise I might have sold it, but it's like I think I have it over here, yeah. Like some sort of Queen Elizabeth doll or something, and she was just being sold in a thrift store with their Halloween stuff last year because they swore she was like cursed or haunted or something. She's just really fucking creepy. And when Skellebee came over, she brought this, I don't know where you got this preemie outfit, but
I don't remember.
okay, so Ness got a probably also haunted and cursed like preemie baby onesie. It's like, it's got like it's made for like a very tiny baby, and was using it to like package something that was delicate, and so I put it on the doll, and it fits perfectly on this creepy Queen Elizabeth doll. It fits all the way to her feet just perfectly. Also, her feet have sculpted heels on them, which I think were painted at some point or clothed over or something, but they're just heel feet like a Silent Hill monster.
It's weird.
And and it's the kind where the body is like cloth, got hips for days, and then it goes down to the knees with cloth, and then the I believe this is porcelain ceramic is like embedded up in here, like glued up in here somewhere under the knees. So that's one of the weird dolls I have. But yeah, like you probably don't, if you're just using like all metal insides, like the wire and tinfoil and stuff, you should just be able to use Sculpey instead of epoxy sculpt. Because then you can just bake it and everything will be fine, and then you can put the cloth around it. Yeah, I thought it was very funny. The mysterious baby nightgown perfectly fits this creepy Queen Elizabeth collection doll.
So hi B.
Oh great, I will check those out later. Ugh.
Hi B, how are you?
Sassy asks, how is a bee?
Ready to lay down and go bed.
Ready to lay down and go bed.
Oh, I didn't go bed.
Well,
I didn't know go bed.
Skellebee's gotta do the classic nighttime ritual of scroll through TikToks for a while for some reason, and then eventually be like, yeah, I should sleep, and then go to sleep and probably not be able to sleep for like 5 hours. You know how it goes.
Oh, they do that too?
We all do that, yeah, like Captain Ahab, Skellebee's tiny little dog, was barking apparently like all last night, probably at the cat who lives in the driveway, or the raccoons who keep coming to steal the cat food that Dad puts in the driveway. And we had to get up at like 8 today because Dad was like, we gotta get up at 8 to go fishing. We were like, fucking whatever, okay, let's try to go to bed early. But the dog was against these plans, apparently. Probably because the dog just sleeps all day. And thus does not need to get a good rest at night. Fuck. Okay, I gotta glue this back together. Come on. Yeah, I'm also really tired. And I want to go bed, but also I wanna work on this a little bit today. Because we were out since like 9 a.m.-ish doing other stuff, and I was like really tired. I made myself more tired by walking around the entire lake with my dog. So I was like, if I'm gonna be stuck out here, I'm gonna do something I like doing, which is walking all over the place. Looking at the pretty trees and taking pictures of mushrooms.
Yeah.
I saw some mushrooms I've never seen before in the wild. The amount of rain we've been getting is like really weird. I saw a mushroom growing in our yard a while ago. That's like not happened before in my memory. That just like don't happen around these parts. Okay, where is posture, hydration, stretch, etc. Check, everybody. Brought to you by my stiff neck.
Yeah, my neck is getting stiff too.
Brought to you by brought to you by
Brought to you by the thing that brings things to you.
Come get some bop.
Right.
Smash that like button, hit the bell, and don't forget to share the video.
Right.
Because Susan apparently doesn't know how to work a video hosting site.
Right. What was I just... Oh, I'm trying to find my little pliers. Where did they go?
Why must you...
There they went. I was looking all over my messy desk trying to find these, and they were in the drawer where I'm supposed to keep them. I actually put them where I was supposed to keep them, and I lost them. Okay. I'm gonna glue a bunch of tiny little sharp triangles into the mouth of this little monster plant, and then paint them white. So it can have little teeth. It's probably going to be a whole hassle. Okay. I'm not making these too long because then they might break off easier. Also, if I make them too short, though, they're super hard to work with.
Did you know that chicks dig giant robots?
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
I dig giant robots.
Yeah. I like robots in general. They can be giant, they can be not giant, they can be teeny. I think robots are cool.
Okay, that needs to be better. I don't know if it'll even fit in the oven though, that's the problem. I might have to put it in the big oven. I don't want to do that because that's where my food goes.
I have no idea what this walk is supposed to convey, but damn, she got it.
Well, if you're just doing like the extremities, like the feet and hands and head, then you might be able to get away with like gently bending it so that all the clay fits in. Because then you could like bend the wire back out because it's wire.
No, I'm talking about this. I know how to make the hands and feet.
Oh.
Apparently they said to add clay to the hips.
Oh, okay. So that'll help the figure, that makes sense.
To give it sturdy.
Yeah.
To make it sturdier.
Oh, okay, I didn't even think of that. Of course, I've never made one of those dolls, but... Okay, so if you add it to the hips, then it might take up a bit more. You might be able to bend it into place, but...
Yeah, I could probably bend it from the waist and the legs. But now I'm gonna work on the head.
I'll have to put it in like some sort of little yoga pose to get it in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be so funky looking.
No.
I just remembered that I got a message from Nicole a reply to. She was sending out information about the Halloween event. I have a thing that I think I want to work on for that, which just involves like slightly modding a really cute I got at a thrift store. I want to add stuff to it and make it Halloweeny. So it'll be mostly like making little plushies with. Oh, sorry, what?
And you're in a walk cycle.
Walk cycle time.
Walk cycle time. I don't know what this walk is supposed to convey, but it's got a something to it. It's got a little something. I'm not
A certain je ne sais quoi. I don't even know what that means. It's just something people say.
a certain sassy stride. I think it's sassy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to show it to somebody in order to actually get like some form of input. Maybe you'll think it's sassy,
Maybe.
or maybe you won't.
You could
It's
post
funny
it
because
to.
most people call me sassy.
Right? Sassy, we need your input on whether this walk cycle is sassy enough.
Oh, I got you covered, girl. I can tell you if it's sassy or not.
Oh, yeah. Got that expert in town.
Dun 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 bum 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 bum.
Heck.
It's supposed to go. I heard it like several times today, and yet I don't know what it is.
That sounds familiar.
It sounds like the industrial song where they play in old tiny cartoons at a factory.
Sorta, yeah.
That's what it makes me think of anyway. I don't know if that's right.
Okay, the song I'm trying to sing and failing spectacularly at is not Vikings theme, but called Why Not by Ghostface Playa.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I have no idea if this is good.
I know Ghostface Killer is one of the. Isn't he a member of Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang. Did you know that the Wu-Tang Clan had a video game?
Oh, I did not know that. I know they're huge nerds.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay. That game is built upon the code of an unreleased game called Thrill Kill. And in like recent years, said game was like leaked, and there's several builds that are out there right now. However,
Oh.
like the one that was officially released is basically a mod that turns all of the characters into the Wu-Tang Clan.
That's awesome.
And said game was packaged with a Wu-Tang Clan PS2 controller.
Nice.
And, holy, in like the style of their sigil.
Sweet.
Like you're actually holding their sigil, and you're wondering, hey, how am I supposed to hold this thing without getting arthritis? This controller is not ergonomic. Not at all.
Damn, I bet not.
It's shredding my wrist bones.
No.
I have no more cartilage in my wrists.
straight up
osteoarthritis,
melted your wrist cartilage.
Curtis can be in any of your joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like arthritis is when your like the cartilage is just gone.
The bones are scraping together.
Ah,
Yeah, when I was I probably still play it, but when I was younger, I used to like always watch Sanford and Son with my dad. And every time I even hear arthritis, Fred Sanford's voice go through my head says, I can't hold it myself on account of my arthritis. And he holds his hand like this. He just always says he has arthritis to get away from things. It's like, kind of my arthritis.
I would play Why Not, but I'm kind of concerned about Sassy's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't Sassy mute me on her end, and therefore
Possibly. I mean,
Jen could hear it?
Mute
you can just link me if you want, then I can listen to it later. Or you can link it to me, and then I can mute the source. Or you can play it, and then Sassy can mute Fredboat. Either way.
Yeah. I can mute Fredboat.
I am going to... Alright, get ready. I am about to do the ritual to call the boat named Fred.
Okay, as soon as you call the boat named Fred, I will mute the boat named Fred.
This Fred's here. Shut up, Fred!
Mute it. There we go. I muted preemptively, I can do that. I think that worked anyway.
Powers that be.
Fred hasn't even got here, and you're like, shut up!
What? Oh, join! Hey, come on. Join.
Boop.
Right, yeah, I have them muted.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been like vaguely considering affiliate stuff just because I want my own emotes, but also I would have to put a big thing at the top of my page and everyone said, please do not subscribe to me. Please don't subscribe to me. Because I don't want subscriptions.
How are people going to use your emotes?
There are options to make emotes, like you can unlock emotes with points, that kind of thing.
Follower only emotes?
Yeah, I think so.
But then you'd only be able to use them in your channel. You can't use them in other people's.
That's fine. I like the beat on this one.
Why don't anybody sub to you?
It's because I'm like mostly just petty about the absolutely fucking absurd fee rate, because from what I've read about in the past and recently, like, you only get like 50% of what people pay when they subscribe to you, which is an absolutely absurd fee. I mean, even 20% would be too much. I think the highest I would be okay with that would be like maybe like 10% at the most, because like we're providing all of the content for this platform. Like literally the users are the service, and yet like it probably doesn't matter as much to people who are like super big time streamers with like thousands of subs going on it every time, because you know, even if they're getting half of like $5,000, it's still $2,500, but still, that's insane. Because it just feels like it really fucks over the smaller time streamers. And it's like Amazon owns Twitch, so you know that they can afford whatever they're trying to make people pay for.
Yeah, they're just money hungry.
Yeah, and it's like, I never hear anyone talk about it. And I guess it's sort of the thing where it's like, oh, well, I get to, play video games and make art for a living. I shouldn't complain. But also, it's like, if people want to give art to support, give money to support someone's art or video gaming or life or whatever, they should be able to give most of their money to that person. If there's going to be a operation fee by the platform, they shouldn't be taking literally half. That is obscene. Be one of those things, like, if I ever did affiliate, it would be like, please don't subscribe. If you absolutely want to give me cash, just fucking send it to me on PayPal or something, because they have way lower, like, fees. Oftentimes there isn't even a fee. It's like, I'll have a tip jar open, but, like, it's like, I don't want people trying to give me $5, and then me only getting half of it. It's, like, bad.
Jen, how else will Jeffrey Bezos make more money?
Right?
Mikey needs it.
Surely not by underpaying every worker and not allowing the benefits or even to see each other in our work shifts.
Jen, how do you expect Jeffrey to make his donger rocket, huh?
Right?
How? Jen, he needs that money to make a...
He needs it. He worked for it.
A very spaceship for some contrived reason. I don't know.
Right.
Like, where the hell are you gonna go, Jeffrey?
Where you going, buddy?
Go? The nearest habitable rock is light years away, Jeffrey. You won't live that long.
Yeah, like, I'm just like... So sort of like the no affiliate thing is just sort of like a small protest of being like, I do not agree with the freaking 50%, the 50% take from subscriptions. It's just bad.
Yeah.
Because this is a really great platform. It's just like, that is like, what a way to like screw over creators and their fans. But it's not like I'm gonna be all, everyone should protest and not do affiliate, and like we should, because some people actually need the cash they get from Twitch, because like, that would be pretty stupid of me if I was just like, everyone can afford to just stop having income, right? Like, no, I'm not that dumb.
You know what smart guy I actually kind of miss? Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've existed alongside that guy practically my whole life.
Right.
And he's gone. I don't.
Yeah, Hawking was cool.
Process that, but the fact is, since he's been replaced by Elon, I'm like, we lost a great man for this goober.
Right.
Chicken in the effing head. Somebody out there is gonna be, somebody out there. It just sensed that I just called Elon a goober.
Fuck Elon Musk.
He's a goober. Yeah,
I hope all the Elon Musk fans hear me say, fuck Elon Musk, you're dumb for supporting.
He's also playing you.
Yeah.
I mean, you may think he's on your side, but he is playing you.
He's not your friend.
Man.
Never gonna be your best friend. Let it go. Get a life. Get help. Get therapy, please. Get a hobby. Maybe get into painting miniatures or making art dolls. It is very good for you.
Oh, I mean, somebody who hates Elon is pretty beta. By the way, apparently women cannot be alpha, beta, delta, sigma, gamma, Orpheon, Omega, or whatever. Women are just expected to be feminine.
Right. Yeah, I have completely lost track of all the nonsense. I don't even... Every time I see another one of those, it's like... I'm only gonna watch it if it's like, I don't know, Danny Gonzalez or some other YouTuber who makes fun of people like that. Because then I'll be like, okay, I know I'm gonna laugh at this.
My view shot up when you were talking about dissing Elon Musk. And then they went down as soon as he went, feed me. I thought that was funny.
That was pretty great.
You females should be wearing leashes like the dogs you are.
I've legit seen people like that online and like in high school. Like legit though, like for serious. I can't even take it as a joke anymore. I'm just like, yeah, okay, buddy, sure.
You females are only property.
Oh, don't forget, some of them say femoids, which I think is a very funny word because it makes me think of the fembots from Austin Powers with the titty guns.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest scenes I've seen in one of those shows because they were like shimmying to the music while shooting. It was, I don't know. The Austin Powers movies were really good.
I really need to watch a Austin Power movie.
They're very good.
Maybe the next time I chow down on edible instead of, I'll watch an Austin Powers movie instead of jamming out the tunes.
Yeah. Have you not seen any before?
What?
Have you not seen any of the Austin Powers before?
Parts of like an Austin Powers movie.
Oh, okay.
I have yet to actually like
clips now and then.
Roku.
They're very silly.
Help me. Roku, I need you to search something. A-U
S-T-I-N, yeah.
International Man of Mystery. Austin Powers in Goldmember. Austin Powers in The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Okay, this turned out even cooler than I thought it was gonna look. I'm happy with this. I gotta put I got my little... Well, this camera's not great, but I gave it, like, teeth.
Oh, man. Okay. Yep. Nope, none of them are free.
There are places where you can find them for. I accidentally kind of gave it like a symbiote mouth, but that's okay. I like symbiotes. Where did there's those. Okay, and I have some little strings of hot glue that I made a while ago that I can make it look like drool coming down. I just gotta let the paint dry.
About a week ago.
Bleh.
About a week ago. Week ago.
They're drying up really fast? That's good. Okay. Ones I have done so far I'm really happy with. Well, I don't have them completely done because I have to put some resin into little eye parts and let it cure completely. I put the vents in. I have a little one that's tomato. I need to paint the tomatoes with gloss maybe. I might do that. Then I'll be done. Then I have the coral one. Wow, this camera is not good, but I still think they look cute even on my bad camera. I should totally do like a mushroom one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably add mushrooms if I have time before Bubonicon, which is by Friday, a little before 3 p.m. If I can get everything done by then, that'll be good. But I'll probably put mushrooms in this one, which is gonna be like it's gonna have like a sword in it with like vines growing around it. It's gonna be like a fantasy one. Okay, and I need to, my black paint, I also put my black paint away, I gotta go get that. Ugh. Heck. Oh, yeah, and I need to see if I have any more of that green fabric. So I can cut out some more leaves for the fly trap. Heck. That I need to keep out of there. Now, if I'm able to finish all these little things that I want to, I'll have like 9 or 10 entries into the art show, and I don't think I've ever had that much before. I've only ever had like 1 or 2. I hope someone likes my stuff enough to actually want to spend money on it.
I think they will. I think it's cute.
Yeah, like, they're like, it's one of those art things, like, every time I do anything, there's stuff that I think is super cool, and I'm like, I hope this will get people to spend money on it. I hope it will get a good reception or whatever. And then, like, no one will pay attention to it, but something I just, like, half-assed or something that I put effort into but didn't really care about, somehow it'll just, like, people will be all over it. They'll be like, how'd you come up with that? And I'll be like, it was a stupid idea I came up with when I was really tired. I didn't think about it that much. I just threw it in for funsies. So sometimes the stuff where I'm like, yeah, this seems like something that I would spend money on if I saw it and hadn't made it myself. I'd be like, oh, okay, apparently I was one of the rare few people in the entire world who actually would think that's worth anything. What did I... black paint. I need my black paint. Need my flashlight so I can see my freaking... There we go.
In a way, do women honestly believe that there is that whole insemination via bone marrow thing is like an actual thing?
Some women do, not all.
What?
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of, and I'm using it very loosely here.
I like yours.
There are some that believe that men have now outlived their usefulness, and that women just need like a cell from their bone marrow to impregnate themselves, and that said child will 100% be a woman.
Huh?
No, the girl...
What is that? I don't think that'll work.
It's like one of those weird...
Yeah, that's...
discrepancies where...
That's some weird radical stuff right there.
Where women are like trying to like fully divorce from men, and like trying to lord it over people. Oh, by the way, the render's done.
Nice. Yeah, I don't go there. I don't hang out with them. I don't know them.
I don't hang out with those kinds of people.
I don't know that bitch.
Actually, I don't know if I actually hang out with feminists.
I am one.
Oh, well, I guess I do hang around with a feminist.
I'm
Yes.
one, but I'm not like extreme. I'm not like that. And I wouldn't consider that a feminist.
Yeah.
True feminism is about equality
Mhm.
men, women, and making a change. Like how men aren't allowed to feel emotions and all
Right.
that, and that's some bullshit. And stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is what I believe feminism should actually be about.
Which is what it is about, and then some people get it twisted. I was trying to clean up my desk yesterday, so I was like, okay, I'll just put all the paints away that I'm not using or that I probably won't need again. And then my desk will be a lot clearer, and now I need all of those paints back, so I'm just going to reclutter my desk. Okay. Eleanor, no.
Bad news.
Mm.
I did some things wrong.
Oh, no.
I did not get a video file. I just got a...
Sorry.
You should post a video of how everything is breaking and falling apart, because I love seeing that stuff in 3D modeling animations. It's really funny to me.
No, what happened is that I did not enter the correct rendering stuff right.
Mm.
So rather than getting an MP4 file, I got a bunch of PNGs. So now I gotta find that temp folder that all those PNG files are in and delete them. I have no idea.
Do you just save every frame?
No, I don't want to save everything. Pictures take up a lot of, kind of take up some bit of stuff. And
Heck, in storage.
I got a terabyte drive. I'm still seeing a lot of slowdown.
Oof.
Okay, where the hell is that temp folder? This PC.
Okay, I need to try to...
Windows.
Where in the gosh darn... There we go.
Okay. There it is. Here's all of it. Okay.
There it is.
Now, I shall... Okay. Control A. Delete. Recycling 140 items from temp.
Okay, let's see if that's the right ratio of...
Why do you not sleep, Darth? If you're still here.
Go bed!
Recycle then.
Go bed if you're tired.
No, he finally got sleep. He said he woke up.
Sleep good. Insomnia bad.
Go back to bed.
Sleep until I didn't really get any sleep until 7 o'clock, but that was mostly because it was there was stuff going on. My
Hello?
His mic was like, you are not allowed to tell them about the stuff going on. Illegal information.
Damn it, Mike! Let me tell them about how much I was in pain. At 7 o'clock, and then I had to wait, and then God, I didn't sleep. I'm like, why am I not sleeping? This isn't sleep.
That sucks.
Why am I? Come on, let me sleep, man. I need to sleep. I feel the depression coming in.
No.
One of the very few things that can stave off my depressions.
Heck.
That and talking to friends, but I don't talk to friends all that often. So this is all I have.
That sucks.
And I can't have another candy because I'm not sure how. Because if I have another candy, the week after I had one, or not too long after I had a candy,
yeah,
I'm fairly certain I may have a bad trip, and I don't want a bad trip. Bad trip.
Yeah, that would not be good. That probably would not help at all.
I felt, the first bad trip I had, I went to sleep. I was gonna go to sleep while high because I think, oh, hey, that last time I did that, it was pretty neat. I liked that.
Probably had some fun dreams.
I was listening to TV, and then it was just a nice, relaxing time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right, I'm high. I'm gonna have a. All right, I'm high. I'm gonna go catch some Z's. Maybe have some vivid dreams.
Yeah.
I had a vivid dream, all right. I dreamt that I went through into the next dimension. Okay, and it was just the visions were vivid. One I remember was I was in between dimensions, and and there was this crocodile in a cave, and there was crocodile pattern, and I'm like, oh god, I'm seeing things I probably should not see.
Wacky.
And then I got a little paranoid, and now I'm like, oh god, no. Oh god. So now every time I have an edible, I wait at least a month and then I get high again.
And every time I kiss, I swear I could fly.
Say goodbye! When the strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye! Oh no.
Posture and stretch and hydration check for anyone who needs it.
Everything was weird.
Man, I have this one that I got some spray paint specifically for it, but I don't know if I'm using the spray paint wrong or something because it's acting really weird. It's like bubbling.
Could it have gotten too hot?
Nah. It definitely did get too hot, but it's like, I wonder if it's like reacting with the plastic I put it on, because I think it's the kind of spray paint that doesn't react well with certain plastics. However, I also have this little paper piece on the bottom, and it did the same bubbling effect with the paper, and I think that's just a result of how it sprays. So I tried to spray on kind of a thick coat, but of course if you spray on too thick of a coat of spray paint, it starts dripping around the edges and ends up with like a weird problem going on. I got the spray paint because I wanted this to be as smooth and glossy as possible for the look I'm going for, but it did not work. So I'm like, I don't know if I should, because oh my god, I can actually scrunch the paint off this. Ugh. I may have to like scrape the paint off this, or to save time I may have to use one of my other bases that I haven't started working on, sand the paint off that, and then use that as the smooth white one, but like, I don't know if it's gonna do the same thing. Like, it's really nice in the areas where it laid down flat and glossy. It's really nice. It's exactly the effect I want, but it's really hard getting it to be like that because of the weird bubbling problem. So I'm gonna have to like do tests on other surfaces and see if I need to maybe surface one of these things with something else. Okay, I need to do a test with this to see if acetone melts this plastic, because if it does, then I won't be able to use it to take this off. Let's see. Okay, I need to put my headset down and go find my Q-tips.
Don't forget to go to bed at some point.
Yes, but then you can lay down and not have to get up again for several hours. Okay. Got my swabs, got my acetone. I keep forgetting I ripped the pants I'm wearing while I was taking pictures of mushrooms around the fishing area. But it ripped in such a way that you can't really tell when I stand up, so I was like, oh good, that's fortunate, because we're barely here, and if it ripped while, like, in a really conspicuous area, then I'd have to, like, wear my jacket over my pants or something, and that would be embarrassing. Okay, no, it doesn't seem like it's melting it. Wait. Okay, it might be melting it a little bit. Okay, it's melting it a little bit, so if I do... Let's see if I can just sort of... If I very carefully use acetone, maybe it'll be okay? Because I gotta get through, like, a few layers of paint. Eleanor. Huh?
Did you feed Statue?
Yeah, I gave her a big old block of food, and I'm gonna have to give her a little... I'll give her a little bit more before bed. Yeah, I can't give her too much at once, cause... She seems to have chilled out once we got in the house. I think it may have been because Ahab was on a leash, but I don't know, because I was walking him on the leash for, like, a while before she started getting all weird about it.
Well, she was aggro the other day at him, too.
Huh. Weird.
This looks creepy right now, but bear with it.
All in progress dolls look creepy. I like it.
Oh,
It's only melting it like a little bit, so it'll probably be okay if I just like pour acetone all over this and then scrub it down with something. Yeah. You Play-Doh.
Get your Play-Doh out, Dad. Oh, something. Yay! Try my best here.
I get a cloth.
I don't want her to look too creepy, I just want her to be cute.
A good night. Saley, get over here, baby. Stop being mean. My dog was being bad today, so she had to be put in puppy jail. Puppy jail being her little transport cage in the car, where she got to be locked up. Saley, get over here. Where she had to be locked up. She was being mean to Captain Ahab for no dang reason. You can be nice. Nice puppos get all the scritchies and belly rubs.
Oh, you can't. No upstanding dog could pass up all the scritchies.
All the scritchies and the belly rubs. Okay, I'm gonna see. This will come off okay with acetone. Because I was like, maybe. Sometimes paints interact with each other weird. So I was like, okay, maybe it's because I didn't get all the paint off of the previous paint job that I just did with like a brush and some white paint. So maybe that's the problem. So maybe if I completely remove the paints, then it'll be okay. I really want to get this idea in, because I want to make it like a... Well, to me it's kind of dystopian, but I want to have like an iPad futurism one where it's very sleek and white, and the plant in it is like an artificial glass hologram being underlit by a blue light that I took out of a little Halloween decoration that I want to repaint. So, you know, it looks like very cold. Because it is for a sci-fi and fantasy thing. And they're little robots, so I want to have like one robot that's that sort of creepy, sterile, featureless white with like a fake plant. It'll still be kind of pretty, but like also kind of creepy, in my opinion. Because I don't like the sort of Apple aesthetic of everything being featureless and white. It's creepy. Oh no.
Can't find the people.
The elusive Play-Doh. Oof. What the hell?
Man. Okay, it's almost 1.
Yeah, it's almost 12 over here. Yeah, no need to be sorry unless you took the Play-Doh. Dun dun dun.
No.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yeah, they kind of have a lot of work to go over to wherever Darth is, steal his Play-Doh, and then get back in time for a stream.
Yeah. That doesn't sound too bad.
Honestly, okay, now I'm wondering, like, people have got to do, like, Lego set building streams, right? I never even thought of that before.
Darth does them.
I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah. A lot of people do them.
And, like, there's, like, a lot of, like, things that people stream that I never think about it until I'm, like, I either stumble upon it or I'm like, wait, that's gotta be a thing that people do live for people to watch.
Most Lego builders stream in the makers and crafting section.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Oh, okay, yeah, Darcy, but yeah, I'm focusing on my thing. I like glance over it, the 2 chats every now and then. Oh yeah, I recently got a Lego minifig blind bag it was actually at the Joann. I recognized it as one of, like, the previous series because I sort of pay attention to those because I like blind bags and I like Lego minifigs. And I usually do the thing where I feel around on the bag and try to find a distinctive item that matches one of the characters that I want that's on the front of the bag, but I couldn't tell what it was because it didn't seem to be any of the characters on the front. And it wasn't. It was one of the secret ones. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. It's like a little construction robot wearing a helmet. And underneath the helmet, it just has like a cute little happy robot face. Gotta be careful not to touch it with the acetone. And it comes with like a little robot buddy. It's so cute. I'm glad I got one that was so cool. Because it was just like on the shelf, just like kind of abandoned there, and I was like, I guess it got moved from a different section or something. Because I'm pretty sure I saw that same series like a year ago or something. May not have been a year ago, it may have been a week ago, I'm bad with time, but you know what I mean. A long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've actually got it rendered now.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yay. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Check that out when I can. Currently trying not to get high on acetone fumes.
Oh no. That's the worst kind of high.
And also dangerous for your health. Always use
Dangerous.
chemicals
Always-
like this in a well-ventilated area, folks.
Also, only get high with natural means,
Yeah.
like herb.
If you're gonna use anything crazy, do it with people around.
Yes. Get yourself a trip sitter. Who won't
Is that what they're
get on a
called?
trip with you.
That's kind of cute. If you're gonna do any drugs, at least try to do them as safely as you possibly can.
Get a trip
What did
sitter.
you say before that?
Hmm?
You said that's cute.
Oh, the term trip sitter,
Oh yeah.
someone who makes sure that you're gonna be okay if you're using something. I don't do that kind of things, but I like, I don't know. I'm sort of for like the, instead of just like being, oh, this person's an addict, a junkie, they're useless, they should just stop and stop being stupid and destroying their health or whatever, instead of being like, nah, it's a medical condition, and a lot of people use because like they're have other problems going on, so it's like, what, people should be like helped with that stuff instead of shunned by society, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because just being like, oh, you're just a stupid junkie who doesn't deserve help is not going to help him, it's just going to make him worse. Ugh.
I just smacked myself in the face.
Okay, I'm gonna let this like dry off a bit. I'm gonna like let the various fans blow the acetone fumes out of here. Give my nose a break. Probably should have been wearing a mask for that, but I forgot. Oh man, when I was I redid my floors like a few summers ago. Or just like mostly one floor, just my bedroom floor. And I had to use acetone to remove the adhesive that was holding the carpet on, so I could like scrape it off to get ready for the new adhesive for the faux wood vinyl flooring. And like, I was wearing a respirator with like fresh filters in it, but after like several hours, well, not several hours, after even like a few hours of using acetone and carefully scrubbing off patches, the acetone was actually like getting into the filters. So like, I was like, oh crap, so I had to like make a run to go get more filters in the middle of it. Did slightly melt the surface of this, but if I sand it, I should be able to smooth it out. Where is my sanding block? There it is. kind of want to, like, during September, I want to, like, pick, one of the many October drawing challenges, draw them all ahead of time, and just queue them to post on my art blog every day for October. Because I like sort of cheating on the challenges that way. Because, like, I can never, whenever I try to do, like, a daily challenge, something always comes up, like I'll get a migraine, or I'll just have to run a bunch of errands that day, or I'll have to help my dad with a bunch of stuff, or one of my friends will need an emergency ride somewhere, and I'll just sort of really get thrown off the rhythm of doing them every day. Or sometimes I just can't focus on it. So usually it helps if I just do them in batches, like 3 or 4 at a time, or even if I just go crazy and just like marathon doing all of the items in a monthly challenge, like just in a row, just keep doing it for days and then queue them to post.
That's what I did last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because like every time I try to do one of the daily challenges where it's like you draw, in the monthly daily challenges, you do it one drawing every day of the same theme, I would always like not be able to finish it, and I'd beat myself up about it, but like, oh man, I can't believe I like drawing this stuff, why couldn't I do it for just a month? Then eventually I was like, nah, I gotta accept my brain doesn't work that way. I either have to work on everything all at once, or in small batches. I can't do a consistent daily thing. And since then, I've been able to like actually finish challenges most of the time. And even when I can't finish a challenge, I'm just like, well, I still drew a lot of fun stuff. Posture check, everybody. Drink a water or another drink. It doesn't have to be water. Hydration check.
Water.
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 Or water. Something with water in it.
Water.
Water. Water.
Water.
Taste a fuckle.
Water.
I'm gonna pay $5 for the water. It's free water right here, you fucking asshole. And he does the dance. Okay, I've got to prop this up on something, and... But, oh man, like... Pistachio! Cat! Pistachio's freaking out and acting like she's, you know, like hissing and spitting and yowling, while Eleanor the cat is just kind of staring at her from the couch. Okay, because I took the inside of this one out so I could fit in the little LED battery pack, and that was kind of a hassle, so now I'm gonna have to do the same thing for this thing if the spray paint works. Cats! Are they like actually fighting? Can't tell. Okay, I'm gonna hold these and these. vinyl glove wrapped pliers and see. I'm gonna adjust these. See if I can put some paint on this. Maybe I have to do it in like a few layers or something to cover up the weird bubbles. I swear, I should always like look up new brands of things like spray paint before I just go get them at the store. I should like check reviews or something. Okay. That kind of looks like a weird ghost. Like a little character, like its little feeties out wearing a dress with a crown for a head. Okay. I step outside real quick to put some spray paint on this. I really hope this works okay. Ow, ow, ow. If anyone's been sitting in a weird position for a while, don't forget to stretch your knees out, or stand up, or stretch your ankles or something. Oof.
That's Bailey's. This is. Bailey's. This is. Okay. This is. What's she done?
Okay. Put as light and gentle of a coat of paint as I possibly could on this. Barely covered anything, so I'm gonna have to... I mean, it covered most of it, but, you know, there's still a lot of bare spots. So I'm gonna have to go over that again in about an hour, because this stuff dries kind of slow. I think it's because the paint goes on kind of thick for, like, maximum color coverage. I think that's probably why it gets all these weird little spots, because it's coming out in, like, really big droplets. At least that's my theory. I don't know. I really hope I can get a better coating on that one, because this one has a really thick layer of paint on it now. It's going to be really hard to get off. Okay, is that dry enough? Okay, I think the base of this is dry enough to paint. So I'm gonna paint that, and then I can start putting leaves and vines in it and stuff. Hydration check, y'all.
Okay, one sec.
No rush on it, just like if you realize you're kind of thirsty or if you haven't had some hydration for a while. Okay, well that dries. There's my gloss varnish. I need to put some gloss varnish on these tiny tomatoes.
Okay, I gotta go bake. This stuff I'm gonna go on BRB.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
I hope it bakes well. Kinda hoping this layer of gloss will also help hide the little problems in the clay. So they don't look like withered up tomatoes. Look like nice, shiny, healthy tomatoes. Like, little dabs of gloss around the dirt. Ugh. Too much extra gloss, so I can
Okay, and back.
whip.
It's gotta bake. And there's a timer going, so hopefully it won't burn or anything. Alright, you can take me out.
Bleh. Set that in there for now.
Sorry.
Add some more gloss to my corals. Get rid of the extra gloss.
Okay, now I gotta work on my ears, which should probably be the more difficult part of it. Because I want, like, little doe ears.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
And I'm not sure if my brain can comprehend that tonight.
It's like they're
Is my
kind of
leg
like
hurting?
little leaf shapes almost. It's like
Yeah.
I know how I would make them out of like fabric. So if you're working with like sheets of flat clay, then it could be similar. Where hold on. I don't know if you can see my stream right now, but I'm gonna like.
Don't worry about it, I can figure it out.
Okay, I just want to see if I'm thinking of this right. See, it's like you make like a flat ear shape and then you cut a dart into it. So it's sort of like that. And then you fold it. Yeah. And then you pinch that together. It's like a little ear. Yeah. I should absolutely not try to make some sort of papercraft deer person. I'm working on other things. I don't need more impulse projects. There. Can I hang this from something? Heck. Oop, whoops. That back up there. I go like that, and then I go like that. There we go. Okay, that'll hold that to dry. I need more dirt on this dirt. Ugh. Okay, good. Today's Wednesday. I keep worrying and think it's
How's
like
that?
not Wednesday. Yeah, the sort of leaf shape and then it's pinched in. Yeah! Looks like a deer ear to me. We saw some deers today. They were cute little mule deers. Of course, I don't trust deers, but they were very cute from a distance. Glad I didn't see them on foot. Mm-hmm.
Let me make the other ear, and then I'm probably gonna go lay down because my box is throwing me.
Yeah. You gotta rest up. Oh, heck, my dog got locked outside. I'll let her back in a minute. Cool.
Right. How's that?
I think they're really cute.
Okay, good.
They definitely look like deer ears to me.
Okay, well, my oven's on timer, and it turns off as soon as it's done, because it's a craft oven.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Can my headset cord reach?
I'm gonna
Oh, I
go
got
and
it,
lay
Ken.
down.
So, is this
I
it?
might not even raid.
Good pup. Get in.
See, unless I can raid you. How much longer are you staying on? Marnar.
Did Skeleton go to bed? And I just didn't hear? Huh. Oh, sorry, what?
Alright,
Oh, right, good night. So I was almost stepped
I just ended stream.
on the cats. Oh, okay.
I don't feel like raiding.
Ah, yeah.
No, I'm gonna get fussed at for that, but
Yeah, I always forget to raid, because usually no one's really here, so... And, usually my pals who do stop by are just, hanging out just to hang out, and don't necessarily, watch other streamers, or just, chilling with me, pretty much. So it's if I raid someone else, they're probably not even gonna stay, or if they do stay, they'll be like, I shouldn't have stayed up, I stayed up past when I was gonna go to bed, damage any, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. So I don't usually raid, but, so that means that if someone else raids me, and I actually have a few people left over who stay, I forget to raid someone else to send them on, and then I'm like, whoops. I could have actually raided, but I forgot that's a thing I could do.
I feel like I've seen your profile image before for Discord. Is that generated in Inuyasha.
Yeah. Yeah, I changed my PFP to AI generated Inuyasha.
That's hilarious.
I thought that one was just really charming because it reminds me of how I used to draw when I was first sort of learning to draw in like anime style, and I wanted to draw anime characters. And they all look kind of bad.
I'll see you later.
Good night.
Good night.
I can probably start assembling the main part of this. Of course I don't have my red paint out. I'm gonna put that in with some E6 just in case. I don't really want it to stick. Pulling out all the fumes tonight.
Ah, man, the fumes.
So I already didn't have a sort of a headache. Okay. I'm pretty sure I like overexerted while walking around the lake, because I haven't walked around the whole lake much, because I shouldn't, because I get muscle damage if I like even walk too much, because I'm not able to make up for the energy used in it. It's a whole annoying thing. But like, I wanted to see if we could walk around the whole lake today, and my dog had the energy, so I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go!
And it was really pretty.
Let's go around the lake and get an awful cramp. Oh my god, no.
Get a bad headache. And tomorrow my legs are gonna be really sore, probably. I forgot to bring a lot of protein shake.
At least you didn't get a Charlie horse.
Yeah, that would suck. I don't get Charlie horses much these days. Mostly because they stretch and hydrate well, but I do get pretty bad muscle damage.
And at least you didn't pop your Achilles tendon.
Yeah, that would be bad.
It'd be terrible. I totally never popped my Achilles tendon.
Oh, I would not assume you were speaking from experience.
Oh, I totally didn't.
Yeah, it'd be bad. Although, like, a while ago, I did sprain my left ankle. I, like, sprained the outer tendon of it, and it's still a little fucked up. It's not like... It's definitely one of the lighter sprains I've had, but it's still, like, oof.
I think my most misfortunate limb would have to be my right leg. Or, hold on. No, my left leg has a wicked scar on it.
Oh no.
After I crashed a moped.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bleeding. I didn't let it like scab right. So
no.
Now there is a scar.
That sucks.
There's just this scar, and
oof.
For the most part, it kind of seems like I'm 1 for 1 on each leg. I got a scar on my left. No. I am 1 to 2 because I actually punctured my right foot on a nail.
Oof. Ow.
Yeah, and it ruined these really nice dress shoes that I was keen on.
No.
Really keen on these dress shoes. And I stepped on when I stepped on it, punctured the shoe.
No.
Punctured my foot, and I was bleeding. And I'm like, oh god, I gotta get up to the house.
Oh god. Yeah, that's just insult to injury.
Yeah. So shoes ruined. Now I'm just shoes ruined. I don't have those dress shoes anymore. I can get some. They were really fancy.
That's rough, buddy.
I don't know what other injury injury I had that was limb based.
My ankles a lot, and usually it was the whole ankle, you know, where the whole thing would swell up, but this time it was just the outer side, so it was less bad than ones I had back when I used to play, like, indoor soccer in, like, middle school, but...
What else? What else happened? I'm not sure what else happened. I actually kind of... I winged my hand once, and, like, a certain section of it got numb.
Oh no.
It's feeling's back now, but I'm like, oh god, am I... Oh lordy Lou.
Yeah, numbness is like... If something goes numb, that can be, like, really bad. It can be nerve damage. It's good it healed.
Yeah, oh, you wanna know what sucks?
Oh.
When you sleep on your foot weird, and then you have to deal with like the resulting pain for the entire day.
Freaking right.
I know, you can't sleep. Like, you gotta sleep in a certain way nowadays, or otherwise you're gonna wake up and my entire the entire right side of my foot hurts.
Right.
And it's debilitating. I can't walk anywhere without having to take a mixture of pain pills.
Oof.
And
that sucks.
Even then, it doesn't make the pain go totally away. It just dulls it to a point where it's kind of manageable, but you can still feel it.
Oh yeah.
God, can you still feel it?
Ow. Oh man, when I had mostly the second procedure, but when I had all my teeth removed for the dentures that I have now, when I was, especially during the last one, for, the first 2 or 3 nights, I could barely sleep, because, I was on painkillers, but, my shoulders kept creeping up, to my ears. I would wake up with my shoulders and neck super tight, scrunched up, and it was just, really tense and awful, and I'd have to deal with, horrible migraines and, shoulder and neck pain through the whole day. My spine would hurt, and I was like, why? It's already bad enough that, my whole face really hurt, but, that just made it so much worse, because it was, causing sleep deprivation. That was a bad time. Oof. Take care of your teeth, anyone who happens to be listening to this right now. And if you do take care of your teeth, I hope you don't get in any accidents where all of your teeth suddenly get knocked out, because people get in car crashes, or they fall or something, or have other accidents where they get busted in the mouth and a bunch of their teeth fall out and they have to get dentures or partials. So may that never happen to you.
And may you never ever pop your Achilles tendon.
So that would be bad. It's an important tendon. That'll probably still affects your foot to this day.
Oh god, it kind of does. I'm not exactly sure if I can even run anymore, because now I just kind of walk everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't maybe I could run, but now I just don't have a good stride anymore.
Yeah, you'd have to find a special technique for running or jogging that would put less stress on your ankle, or possibly wear a certain brace or something.
I don't know. What I do know is that while I am mobile, I am not as mobile as I used to be. I still walk. I still walk a long distance, but nowadays it's just kind of, hey.
Yeah.
I can't run. I can't run. So if a cougar tries to attack me, I'm actually gonna have to fight that shit. I can't fly. I gotta fight now.
Right.
Sorry.
Only choice. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Miss Butt Stabber, but I gotta fight you now. I can't run. Come here, buddy. Come and take your lumps. Get some pop. that's a comic. That's a comic. Some guy is just walking around, and then then the crazed butt stabber comes out with his butt stabbing knife, and the guy turns around and goes, "Oh, it's the crazed butt stabber." And the butt stabber's like, "Aren't you gonna run?" "No, dude, I can't run. My leg is kind of got a bum leg, so I gotta fight you, buddy."
Like, see, I had an accident a while ago, and anyway, I'm sorry about this, but I was told you were a rat. Just pulls out a gun. I wanted to be safe and all, so okay, just back off. I don't want trouble.
No, it's like, rather than the gun, he actually does, like, put him up, and it's like, "Okay, come on, buddy, come and take your lumps, come and get some bomb." The butt stabber's just, this isn't how this is supposed to go. You're supposed
it's like,
to,
you're not gonna run? That's part of it.
Scream in fear at the fact that I have a knife. This is a butcher knife. I paid a lot of money for this butcher knife.
You're like, yeah, I know, but...
And you're just gonna like fight me? Like, buddy, I told you I can't run. My leg is kind of bummed. All right, so I'm actually gonna have to fight you. So if you just come over here, we can get it over with, and I can just and I can punch you in the face a couple times, and then I don't know if this will happen, but I might have to slam you into the ground, dislocating the spinal disc.
It's like, I don't know if I can do that, but, like, if I can, I may have to, just letting you know.
Just letting you know, you're kind of in a world of hurt. Again, I cannot fly, I have to fight, so come on, buddy. Come on, take your lumps. Come take your lumps. Dude, come on, this mask was a commission. I can't have it broken, like, on my first butt stabbing spree. Bro,
like, it really kills it for me if you're not, like, running in terror. Can we have a do-over? It's like, sorry, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to find a different mark. I can't do the running bit.
Can't do the running bit. I have to do the questionably choreographed fight scene where some of the stuff might be CG.
I have to actually fight for my life, so I don't know. If you don't want to deal with that, go find another victim. But that's my one option here.
Fine, I'll go terrorize those. Fine, I'll go terrorize those 5 color-coded teenagers. All right, you go do that.
It's like, good job, buddy. Good luck with that. Hope that works out for you.
And it doesn't. They're Power Rangers. The crazed butt stabber just cannot catch a break anymore.
Nope. I should continue that later. What was I? Oh, yeah, okay. I painted a sealant on my messed up little vine. I gotta wait for that to dry so I can try to loop the vines around, and I need to... I think I put big thorns on the vines, similar to how I made the teeth, but then I can just paint them green? I think that'll work. Which means I need to cut out more little triangles of the plastic. Where did I put it?
It's Princess Mushroom Pants!
Yay!
I don't know what is this bit. It's Princess Mushroom Pants, the new toy from Fun Smile. It probably doesn't help that I have an idea to like start some sort of company called Fun Smile. And it's just like it's just this like animation and toy thing, but like actual effort is put into it. Not like most of those other like those other kids channels where it's like, just has like a bunch of rapid editing and it melts a child's brain. You can't just do that, okay? The kid, especially with like the demographic Cocomelon is aimed at. It would have to, like, if you actually, I never actually watched a Cocomelon video, but I assume the editing is hectic. And
Pokemelon?
Cocomelon.
Pokemelon? I don't know what that is.
It's this kids channel that does kids entertainment. But it's like really questionable what's like really questionable because it's like, right. So it takes like the easy route rather than write an actual plot. They just have the characters reenact nursery rhymes. Editing is so fast paced. It's like, dude, this is going to kill a kid. This is just going to murder a child's attention span, and it does. It absolutely does because, like, there are videos of like parents turning off the Cocomelon, and they just get all kinds of pissed off.
Huh. I'm guessing it's one of those, like, I don't know, YouTube accounts or something, I would assume, or something like that. Some either subscription service or just, something that's using ad revenue to rake in cash. And they just put out shovelware videos.
It's on just about every free television service now. It's a babysitter that just destroys your child.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Alright, you put that in front of your kid. You put your kid in front of that. Their attention span is just going to be garbage now. They're not going to be too aware. You could probably it would probably take them like several seconds to even notice that you're throwing peanuts at their head.
Yeah, it's like, there are programs that you could put your kid in front of to entertain them for a while if you just want to be able to do things without your kid bothering you, but, like, you gotta actually look at things and, like, understand what they're seeing.
Or, like, instead of Cocomelon, how about you put them in front of Sesame Street?
Yeah. Put them in front of Sesame Street, or, like, my parents just used to put on, like, nature documentaries. That's probably part of how I turned into a huge nerd. Because it's good to see the animals and the plants and the ocean.
Like real enriching stuff, not like, you set them in front of a channel that's only dedicated to CGI and really fast-paced editing, and it's just sensory overload.
Yeesh. Okay, there's my sheet of plastic, okay. Pistachio, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing, little cat? Are you mad because I had to leave you on the porch all day?
You remember like 5 years ago with that whole Elsagate thing?
With what?
It was like the Elsagate. It was this controversy. It was this controversy that was in relation to a channel called Webs and Tiaras. And it was this guy dressed up as Spider-Man and a girl dressed up as Elsa, and all kinds of, like, shenanigans, but, like, a lot of it was questionable.
Yeah.
It was aimed at kids.
Okay, I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, so I do believe that Elsagate and that channel alone, as well as the numerous other channels like the Finger Family videos and the one that was like made by, it's like being ran by an AI, and you could suggest videos into its algorithm, so it would pump out like Harambe Finger Family video, JoJo Finger Family video, that one dictator man who blew his brains out. Finger Family video.
Weird.
I have decided to not name, to not really like say the names of horrible dictators.
Okay.
Instead, they are just going to be regarded as Dictator Man and something notable they did.
All right.
Like, I'm pretty sure you knew who I was talking about.
Hitler?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, like, that's weird. I don't know what Finger Family is, but it...
I think it's an Indian nursery rhyme a nursery rhyme where it's like, father finger, where are you? Here I am. It just kind of goes down the family, list. I don't know where it's from, but I'm pretty sure it is Indian, considering a lot of the channels that did that stuff were mostly done by an Indian, mostly by somebody from Indian background. And when I say Indian, I mean like an actual Indian, not
from India.
Americans. From India. I don't understand why Native Americans are even called Indians. They're not Indians.
Back when Christopher Columbus discovered America, he thought he found the Indies, and so, yeah. But completely missed India. Found a whole new continent that the Europeans did not know about yet, but that a bunch of other people knew about because they were living there the whole time.
And Christopher Columbus didn't discover America first.
Yeah, it was discovered by people who probably walked across a land bridge millennia ago.
No, it was Vikings.
No, I mean the first European...
Yeah, first European to, quote-unquote, discover America, but that was after he went on a genocidal binge and... Oh, Lord, which, I am so sorry to those people, but I cannot recall the names of those tribes. I wonder why!
Yeah, because it was erased from our history books and stuff like that. So you don't need to know about that. Let's just pretend that all those people and all their cultures died off. They're totally not living on underfunded reservations that they had to fight to keep the land for. And are still fighting to keep the land for, and have, federal rights and stuff.
Okay, so... you wanna know what really eats? It was the fact that those tribal people were apparently very nice to Columbus. They offered him food. They offered him spices. No, he decided, hey, oh my god, hey, I think you guys are savages, and you must be cold.
Actually, there was I could look up... I'm gonna end the stream in a minute, because I've been on for longer than I meant to be, but I could just end the stream and then keep chatting, but... Hold on. There was that one quote from Christopher Columbus's, records that remained or something like that, that was the people of these lands are very cooperative and friendly, they're very generous, they'll make excellent slaves.
Christ!
Because he was talking about, they're, so nice and friendly and yielding and submissive. Let's just take them over.
Pretty sure he's not talking about the same tribe he practically genocided.
Probably.
When he was looking for Asia. Because that's what that entire expedition was for. To figure out a different trade route from Europe to Asia, because I guess the whole land thing was getting more treacherous. So they're like, okay, let's see if we can circle around. Let's see if we can circle around the globe, because theoretically, if we were to go, to leave to the east, eventually we should hit China. And they didn't. Instead, Columbus ended up somewhere in like these South American territories, and then totally genocided those people because he's just.
I found the diary quote. I got it a bit wrong, but they brought us parrots and balls of cotton and spears and many other things, which they exchanged for the glass beads and hawk's bells. They willingly traded everything they owned. They were well built, with good bodies and handsome features. They do not bear arms and do not know them, for I showed them a sword. They took it by the edge and cut themselves out of ignorance. They have no iron. Their spears are made of cane. They would make fine servants. With 50 men, we could subjugate them all and make them do whatever we want. Yeah.
Yikes.
It apparently describes the Arawak people who greeted him and his men when they came ashore.
Wait, the Arawak people. Now, is that the, are those the, is that the South were those the South African tribes, or?
Arawak tribe.
South American.
Group of northern South America and of the Caribbean.
Okay, because I do recall once or twice that apparently before he actually discovered America, he ended up in like South America, met with a couple tribes there who were nice to him, but he decided to just genocide them because they were savages, or perceived to be savages, even though they were nice.
As I started looking up Wikipedia articles and stuff, apparently, specifically the term Arawak has been applied at various times to the Lokono of South America and the Taino. They historically lived in the Greater Antilles and there's the Antilles, I'm not sure, and the Northern Lesser Antilles in the Caribbean. All these groups spoke related Arawakan languages. Okay. Early Spanish explorers and administrators used the terms Arawak and Caribs to distinguish the short people of the Caribbean, with Carib reserved for indigenous groups that they considered hostile, and Arawak for groups that they considered friendly. Alright. Arawak and fusion, interesting. I'm over here reading about history. Okay, I don't think anyone's here on the stream, but I don't know if you are. Get good night, go get your rest, go drink a water, do a stretch, save your progress, goodbye.